Hey gang, welcome back to another video. We are back with another one today. Yes, I hope you guys are having a great afternoon. So I was sitting around and I was eating lunch and I was like, you know what? Let's do the video about how I like to use up my Bath & Body Works products and kind of maybe share some tips or some tricks maybe that you guys can learn how to kind of use up your products. I know sometimes a lot of people, we have trouble going through products since, you know, some of us, we have so many and some of us just don't know how to use a products like a lot fast. So yes, let's go ahead and jump into this video. I have a huge bin sitting here next to me that we're going to go through a couple products here. We're going to talk about how I like to use them, another some other good ways that we can use them. So we got some hand soaps over here. We got some body scrubs. And yes, we have a lot of products to go through here. We're also going to talk about some candles. So yes, let's get started here. So let's start off with the Fine Fragrance Mist. So you see Sweetheart Cherry, I got this not too long ago and literally it is almost gone already. So yes, I love my Fine Fragrance Mist from Bath & Body Works. I don't really see a gender when I look at these Fine Fragrance Mists. I just see awesome fragrances to be able to smell and just, I don't know, I just love fragrances from Bath & Body Works. So Sweetheart Cherry was definitely not a hard one for me to get through. It's a good scent, not like one of my favorites right now, but definitely a good scent. So how do I get through my Fine Fragrance Mist? I like to apply a lot, first of all. I am a 6'4" man, so yeah, I have a lot of body to cover here. But also what I like to do is I really just like to get my skin wet here. So you'll take the Fine Fragrance Mist and you'll spray like 6, 7, 8 sprays here just on like your skin alone. It's really hard to tell here, but yeah, just get your skin really nice and wet and really soaked in on that fragrance. So these fragrances, they aren't like super strong. They're not perfume. So by the time you leave the house, you get somewhere, wherever you need to be, this is going to be like at a perfect kind of like smell rate. Yeah, I love the pistachio in here. Not one of my favorite scents right now. Maybe, hopefully, in like a year, I think we'll come back and we'll re-review this fragrance. So that is how I like to get through my Fine Fragrance Mist. I also like to spray them in my car. I like to spray them on my curtains in my bedroom. I like to spray them on my bed. You can spray them on your couch if you have like a cloth couch. So a lot of ways to go ahead and use the Fine Fragrance Mist here from Bath & Body Works. All right, next up, we have the shower gels, or they're now being called body washes. So the shower gels or body washes from Bath & Body Works, just indulge yourself in these. Sunset Glow, I wish this smells so good in the bottle, but it does not perform well on my skin, which is so unfortunate. But yes, just indulge yourself in these shower gels. Use enough to where, you really can, lather up in it when you're in the shower. And then another thing, you can also use these as a bubble bath. So you can I can take this from here all the way down to here just with one bubble bath, and you're not really wasting it because you're kind of relaxing in that bubble bath for about, half an hour to an hour. So you're still, you're going to get that fragrance. You're going to be able to use that soap. So definitely use these as bubble baths. You can use easily a third of these shower gels just in one bubble bath. So that is a great way to use these as well. Oh, and another thing, you can also possibly use these as hand soaps. So it's made with aloe and vitamin E. So the same thing that is in the hand soap, except they use the shea extract in the hand soap. So again, you can use these as hand soaps instead of actually buying the hand soaps. All right, next up here, let me find my hand creams. So this is pumpkin pecan waffles and the hand cream. So a good way of using these up, another way that I like to use them up other than, using them on my hands, I also like to use these as foot cream. So you can definitely use these on your feet, kind of get your feet nice and moisturized. And then another way you can use this, honestly, you can just use it as body cream. So it has vitamin E, aloe, shea and cocoa butter, and hyaluronic acid. Pretty much the same ingredients here inside of the body cream. The body cream has hyaluronic acid and shea butter. So yeah, pretty much the same in my opinion. There's really not a huge difference. The consistency is the same from the hand cream to the body cream. So if you don't really want to spend a lot of money on the body creams, or you having, a hard time getting through a whole tube of body cream, just go ahead and grab up the hand cream and use these as body creams instead. So you can get about 1, 2, or maybe even 3 uses of body creams outside of one hand cream. So that's a good way of kind of like how I use some of my hand creams. All right, next up here, we're going to talk about the body lotions, the body creams, and also the body butters. So how do we use up our creams, our lotions, our body butters? How do we do it? One thing you can do is you can actually mix them together. So this isn't like, it's not a good example, but you can mix your lotions and your body creams together. One thing that I personally like to do is I like to throw on a body butter, and then I'll kind of like let that dry down, let that soak into my skin. And then afterwards, I'll throw on a body lotion or a body cream afterwards, kind of like layer up that good moisturizing cream there. So that's one way you can use up your body lotions and body cream, just making sure that you're using them every single day, every single time that you take a shower. Even though these are 24-hour moisture, maybe some of them are, maybe some of them aren't. So just use them every time that you take a shower. Reapply them throughout the day if you just feel like you need a little moisture. So yeah, definitely a good way to use up your lotions, your creams, and your body butters. Just go ahead and blend stuff together. So I know sometimes we have a hard time getting through this huge tube of body cream since it is 8 ounces. You can totally use this as a furniture polish. So I learned this from Bonnie from Queen of the Girl Geeks. Use your body creams as a furniture polish. Any type of wood that you have, any type of like leather couch or leather chair or anything that could, be polished. So definitely use up your body creams that way as well. So that's how you use up your lotions, your body creams, and your body butters. Just apply, apply, apply. All right, next up here we have the body scrubs. So the body scrubs, I just like to use this every 2 to 3 days. These are 8 ounces as well. These, I don't really find a hard time getting through these. I like I said, I'm 6'4", almost 6'5". So I have a lot of body to scrub here. So definitely I use, a good amount of the body scrubs every other day. Use it every 3rd day if you like, if you don't want to exfoliate too much. So yeah, that's pretty much all with the body scrubs. Just use them up every 2 to 3 days. Use a lot of it. Make sure you're covering your whole body, your back. Just definitely use it up and indulge yourself. Remember always, you buy these products with your own money that you earned with your hard work. So just go ahead and indulge yourself. Use up these products. There's going to be plenty more to come. All right, next up here, let's talk about the hand soap. So guess what, gang? Cottontail Cake Pop is coming back this year. So that's the hand soap that was in the blue hand soap packaging on Life Inside the Page, Tessa's blog post. It just smells like sprinkled birthday cake in the hand soap form. It's so good. So hand soaps, what I like to do is I will take the hand soap and I will literally use 4 to 5 pumps every time I use the hand soap. I wash my hands every time I use the bathroom. Anytime I touch something and I need to wash my hands. Anytime I leave my house and I come back in, I use the hand soap and I wash my hands. And another awesome way to use this, I kind of like showed this in my little Sunday reset on TikTok. I like to use these to actually clean. So I will clean my bathroom counter. I'll clean my whole shower with the hand soap. It actually works out so good. It gets all of the dirt off. It smells amazing. So yeah, that is a good way to use your Bath & Body Works hand soap. I also throw it inside of like my little Pine Sol mixture that I'm using if I'm mopping. Yep, that's also a good way to use up your hand soap. And like I said, some people use this in the shower as body wash as well. I haven't tried that yet, but some people say it works out. All right, next up, we have the lip gloss. So how do we use up the lip glosses? So this is the Toasted Cherry Donut. I think I've used out probably more than half of this already, but I've just been applying this like probably 5 times throughout the day. It feels good. It tastes amazing. I love the cherry. You get a little bit of that donut essence from it, but yeah, with the lip gloss, honestly, just take it with you wherever you're going, lay it around you, and just apply it about 5 times a day whenever your lips feel like it needs a little moisture, a little bit of shine, a little bit of fragrance. So that's just pretty much how I get through my lip glosses. So this one's almost done. All right, next up, speaking about lips, we have the exfoliating lip scrub and the lip masks. So these are a little hard to get through, but you just have to use it like every 2 to 3 days. And these are 0.5 ounces, so there's not like a whole lot in here. But if you use this every 2 to 3 days, you can probably get rid of these probably every couple months or so, maybe every 2 to 3 months. And then the lip mask, just make sure you have this by your bedside. Put this on every single night. Every single morning I wake up and I put the lip mask on the night before, and my lips feel so amazing, so moisturized. They're not dry at all. They're not cracking at all. So yeah, definitely during the winter time too. So definitely use your lip mask. Definitely use them every night, every morning. They're so good. They make my lips feel so good. Yeah, absolutely love the lip scrubs, the lip mask, the exfoliatings, everything at Bath & Body Works. I absolutely love. So just make sure you're conscious. You're using these every day, every other day. All right, next up we have the PocketBac sanitizers. So this is my winter one that I'm going to go ahead and get through this month as well. So this one is really good. Has like a citrus note to it. But honestly, for the PocketBacs, you just have to take it with you and just apply it every time you touch something in the store, every time. So what I do is I actually have one at my desk at work, and I literally use it probably once every hour, and I can get through a PocketBac probably every 2 to 3 days. Yeah, like I was saying, I can get through this PocketBac like probably every 3 days. I can go through a PocketBac. I don't really have a hard time going through the PocketBacs. And also another way, making sure that you are using your PocketBac holders. So if you have your PocketBac holder with you, you can actually clip it onto your keychain, to your purse, your bag, whatever you're using, and you can make sure that you always have it on you. So that's another good way of using your products, just making sure they're on you, they're in your car, anywhere you could possibly use the product. You want to make sure you have some products there. All right, next up here, I want to talk about the minis. So if you're having a hard time kind of getting through any of the full sizes, the fine fragrance mist, the shower gels, the body creams, Bath & Body Works, they do offer these minis. So these are 2.5 ounces, whereas the fine fragrance mists are actually 8 ounces. Yeah, they are 8 fluid ounces. So this is definitely a considerably less amount of fine fragrance mist you'll have to go through here. And they do have mini sales at Bath & Body Works. So if you're having a hard time going through your full sizes, just go ahead and grab the minis. Sometimes they pretty much have like all of the scents in the minis. So it's kind of hard to not find a mini that doesn't match like a full size. So yeah, definitely check out the minis if you're having a hard time getting through the full sizes. All right, last few products here. Let's talk about the car fragrance refills. So what I like to do, I got this from Cami from Key to Disney. You go ahead and just pop in 2 in your car at one time. You can go through about probably 12 to 14 a year, which is a good amount of car fragrance refill to go ahead and get through. And another way, just like everything else here, you guys, blend, layer, just blend it up. So like one thing you can do is take this pumpkin cupcake and you can add a little bit of spiced pumpkin and patchouli. So you can add these together, kind of have the aroma going around in your car, which is awesome. And another way is I like to do is kind of like put some of these pods, I'll put it inside of a car fragrance holder, and I'll just shove it in like a closet, in a drawer. I'll hang it on a blind that's like near a window that like some heat can come in a little bit, and kind of just have that aroma like in the air a little bit. So you don't actually have to have these in your car. You can place this inside of like a closet, like I said. So super cool different ways you can use these car fragrance refills. All right, next up we have the concentrated room sprays. So this is my Gingham Gorgeous. I'm actually going to pull this out for Project Use It Up. I'm going to do a Project Use It Up little update video of everything I've added in. I've already added some stuff into it. So Gingham Gorgeous and the room spray. These room sprays have 250 sprays. So let's say you spray them 2 times inside of one room. So now we're down to 125 room sprays per usage. So now let's say you do that in 4 different rooms throughout your apartment. Boom, you can have this room spray done in like less than like a month. And then another awesome way to use up your room sprays is go ahead and throw them in your car. You can freshen up your car with these room sprays. I love freshening up my car with the room sprays. So yeah, definitely use these every time you use the bathroom, anytime you're just, I don't know, every time you're about to leave your place or your house and you kind of obviously you can't light a candle, go ahead and spray some room sprays around your apartment. When you come back in about an hour, it should smell pretty good because these are supposed to last up to like 2 to 3 hours, I believe. So that's how I get through my room sprays. All right, next up, Wallflower refills. Honestly, the only way to get through these is just have one plugged inside of every single outlet inside of your home and just go ahead and use them up. Another good way to use these up really quickly is to actually put these inside of scent control plugins, so you can kind of like set it on like a high setting and it will kind of get through your Wallflower a little faster. But that's really the only way you can get through these Wallflower refills. Just plug them in every single outlet in every single room, and that's how you're going to get through them. I know a lot of people, they have done hacks where they've taken out like the little wick here and they've actually poured this inside of a diffuser. I personally haven't tried that yet, but that's also another way to kind of get through your Wallflower refills. So that is the Wallflower refills. All right, last up are the candles, and if I missed anything, you guys kind of want to know how to use up a certain product that I didn't mention, let me know down in the comments, and we can go ahead and do a short or another video talking about those products. But next up are the 3-wick candles. So how do you get through 3-wick candles super fast? And that's super easy. Just burn, burn, and burn. Have 2 to 4 inside of each room. Burn them for 3 to 4 hours. As soon as one goes out, light up the other one. Another good way is to layer and blend. So wild sand and endless sea, these go really good together. So burn 2 candles at one time. Yeah, these go really, really good together. So that's also another way to get through your candles, just burning multiple candles at one time. Definitely burning responsibly, of course. All right, and then the last product that we have here are the 1-wick candles. So how do we get through these 1-wick candles? I know some of us, we find it really hard to get through these candles. And honestly, for me, I'll just burn like 2 to 3, even 4 single wicks at a time inside of a certain room. And also blending them with other candles, that's also another way to kind of get through your candles pretty fast here. So I will take the pistachio ice cream, and I will actually blend that with pistachio and toasted vanilla. So they both have this vanilla, pistachio, nutty kind of creaminess to them. So I'll go ahead and actually burn these together. So it'd be like a 4-wick candle inside of a room. So it's going to help kind of grow that fragrance inside of like different corners of the area. So that is awesome. So that's how I like to use up my Bath & Body Works products. So definitely just use them up, apply, 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 reapply, use multiple things at one time. So yeah, that is my tips and tricks on how to use up your body care and your candles, home fragrances from Bath & Body Works. So hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully it helped somebody out. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.